Previously on Steins.
A society where activity is controlled by the government. In a dystopia, you're not allowed to eat bananas unless today is banana eating day.
Oh no.
If you break the rule, they'll throw you in jail without a trial. That's terrible. Me usually loves bananas.
And now back to fucking up history.
Hello!
This is NicoB, back with some more Steins. When you last left off, Suzuha finally told us what the fuck was going on. She revealed her true identity as the John Teeter that's been posting on the internet. And oh my god, so many answers. Oh, it feels so good. Does anybody get that, just like that feeling of relief, like, oh yes, things are starting to make a little more sense now. You know, because for a long time you're constantly questioning shit, and you're like what is me? What is happening? Why this? Like, oh my god, like so many times in Danganronpa and other games where like big, huge secrets are come out. You know, it's just like at the end you're like, oh my god, it all makes sense. You look back on things and you're like, now that makes more sense to me. And that's how I feel right now a bit. Although it wasn't anything terribly unexpected. I figured that she might be John Teeter, and I was pretty sure that satellite was a time machine, and I was pretty positive that she's a time traveler. The only thing we're still unsure about is who her father is, and that's what we're looking for now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna end up being Daru, but I don't know. It's gonna end up being someone we know. It's just gotta be. The only clue we have is this pin. OSHM ****A7010. By the way, I know I said last episode, like, some people were like, oh, change your voice to something different. And then I got a new comment this time saying, like, no, don't change it at all, you know, which had a bunch of up likes and stuff like that. So, sort of the way I see it, I'll look at a comment and I'll say, okay, this person gave me some feedback, it's got a lot of up likes, it's something I should really notice, you know, like, whether regarding a voice or something. But then I got another comment that was similar, and then it also gave a bunch of likes. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna go with whatever. I'm just gonna stick with Okabe's normal voice, his regular voice. But I think in his more serious moments, I'll just play it down a little, his, you know, mad scientist sounding thing, you know. There might just been times where I was just doing it where it wasn't exactly the most appropriate, whatever. But anyway, moving on. Okay, we're reading this pin. I have no idea what it means. Starting for saying that with the same cryptic logo as this mysterious pin. Honestly, I didn't think it would be this difficult. NicoB has plenty of niche stores where they're all for electronic goods and PC parts. There aren't that many selling accessories like Suzuha's pin. We check everyone we can find, but come up empty-handed. None of the store employees have any idea where it came from either. We even check nearby neighborhoods like Uena, Asakusa, nothing. I was thinking maybe the pin came from the time traveler convention thing that I'm not sure if Daru ever really went to, you know? I mean, the thing is though, if based on my theory, Daru went and met the person that he was going to marry at this future time travel convention thing, right? And if this were based on the laws of, like, Back to the Future's time travel, then Suzuha would, like, fade away because, you know, he didn't meet her, so now she fades from existence because she was, you know, she's never going to be born now or something. But that doesn't seem to be happening, even though, I mean, we've changed the timeline quite a bit. I almost wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, you know? Like, somehow we did miss her. So, I don't know. I mean, I know the laws in this work a bit differently than, like, Back to the Future, but it's a little confusing. It's like, wait, then how does that work exactly? We even check nearby neighborhoods like Uena, Asakusa, nothing. Suzuha and I returned to the lab with heavy hearts. But she looks fine, actually.
Welcome back.
Greasy emerged from the development room to greet us. She's alone. When looks on your
faces, I guess you didn't find anything.
Where's Daru?
He hasn't come back yet. It's already dark, so maybe he went straight home.
It's too dark to work at Radio Kaiken now. Can't use lights, because that would be too conspicuous to the people below. Muri's around. Is she making any progress in search for Suzuha's father?
I feel bad. There's no time for this.
It's not for you. We're doing it to save Mayuri.
Yeah.
Start up Daru's computer and search the net for communities of people who collect unique pins. I'll investigate tomorrow based on the information I find. There's a pin collecting group on a site called Frey Para, where everyone shows off their collections. I post there asking for information. Hopefully they can get back to me within a day. I'm sitting on the couch when a loud alarm rings in my ears. Ah, is it CERN? Ah! Jump over to see Karisu and Suzuha watching me sleep. Ah! Karisu is holding her phone, that's the source of the sound.
Good morning.
Her sour expression says it's not good at all. I wish she put herself in my shoes and see what it's like to be woken up suddenly like that. Check the time on my phone. It's just before 7 a.m. You came to wake me up? Thanks.
I didn't do it for you. I asked her to wake you up, Akabe Rentaro. That's something I want to show you.
Oh, sweet. It's those numbers we keep seeing flashed across the screen whenever we jump through time. And the divergence is actually the same that it was when I did the D-mail, right? Does that mean when I've been jumping back using the time leap machine, it hasn't been changing the divergence at all? Like, I think this is the same divergence that I had when I did the D-mail thing. But yeah, this must be the device, right? The thing that measures divergence. I realize there's strange objects on the table in front of me. What's this?
A divergence meter. Yep. Numbers indicate the divergence value of the current world line.
Meter displays 0.337187%.
Divergence is measured from my original word line, which corresponds to 0.
You made this?
No, I brought with me from 2036.
These are Nixie tubes, right? Whoever made this has taste. I'd happily dub it Future Gadget number 9.
How exactly does it work? It shouldn't be possible to measure changes like that.
Suzuha shrugs.
I don't know. I don't know either.
You don't know?
Can you guess who made it?
How should I know?
My dad, you doodle!
Oh.
You did, Akabe Rentaro.
Oh! Well, what the dicks? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, what the... Whoa! I did? Sweet! How did I do it?
I don't know.
Me neither. Huh?
You made 11 years from now. Apparently works the same with what your special power does.
Huh. Sweet. I made something myself without Daru and shit. Because let's be honest, well, like, Okabe comes up with a lot of the cool ideas and stuff. It's really Daru who's putting in all the work, and Karisu as well.
This meter lets other people check wordline divergence. I wish. I'm pretty sure only Akabe Rentaro would notice if the number changed.
Oh, yes.
What? There's no point. Make something useful for once, Akabe. You suck!
Damn it! Why can't I ever get anything right? I know Karisu's complaints, so look at the meter again. This is something I made. 15 years have passed since I completed it. 11 years will pass before I complete it. It's a strange feeling. Ooh. Oh shit, I dropped it! Fuck!
Oh well, you make another one.
I can't do that!
Only the person who made it knows how it works. Wait 11 years, I'm sure he'll have figured it out by then.
Have you met me in the future? She'd say I was an infamous terrorist in 2036. For some reason, Sua's expression darkens momentarily.
No, never.
Oh. Maybe he's dead in the future? Well, she said that Karisu was dead, so she probably just would have told Akabe, oh yeah, you're dead too. So why are you showing me this?
When the meter reads over 1%, you made to the beta world line.
Yeah, that's I knew it. So that's I guess the ultimate goal. But we have to do something so fucking drastic, right? But I feel like that might just fuck the world over. 1%.
Right, reach 1% divergence, you'll save Sheena Mirror.
Stare at the glowing red numbers. They don't budge. Just another 0.6%. It seems so easy. There are 6 digits after the decimal point and no tens places. What does that mean? Something tells me it won't be as easy as it looks.
You can have it, no point in me carrying it around. I'll find a use for it.
I'm gonna use it as an alarm clock. Sweet! Oh, wake up this morning. Oh, looks like I diverted the world on again. Yay! And I look outside, there's just like fucking spaceships and monkeys running around. I'm like, oh good, it's gonna be another weird day. Based on recommendations from the BBS thread, I spend the morning visiting stores in Akiba. My destination runs the gamut from otaku stores packed with anime goods to souvenir shops full of Olympic memorabilia. I even visit a few that specialize in locally manufactured goods. But although I just hit above every kind of store that could be considered niche, I am unable to find anything that resembles Suzuha's pin. Maybe I should go all the way to Ikebukuro or Nakano. I start heading back to the lab, but just then a street vendor catches my eye. Storekeeper is a foreigner covered in tattoos. The table next to him is covered with accessories and other fashion items. It's the first time I've seen such a stylish street stand in Akiba. Most vendors just sell random junk. So I have anything to lose, so I walk over and check out the selection. Among the various accessories, I see a number of metal pins. What a coincidence. Could he have pins like Suzua's? I don't see the blah 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 logo on any of the displayed accessories, but I better ask to be sure. I'm a foreigner, so maybe I should use English. Hello there! The fuck are you talking about? Give me that thing. Her eyes meet. His are bright and as blue as the sky. I quickly look away. It burns my eyes. Damn, it looks like I'm a coward. Better get this over with. This is my attempted English, I guess. Hey, master, I am mad scientist. So cool. So bitch. So bitch. It's true, we do say it a lot, especially Moshirige. That's like Moshirige's catchphrase now. Son of a bitch. Can I help you? Smiles a wide, toothy smile. Nice teeth. And answer in Japanese. Oh. I was hoping for more of a reaction. I have a question if you don't mind. Take the photocopy Suzua's pin out of my pocket. Does this look familiar? The man stares there for a while, then shrugs and shakes his head in an exaggerated manner typical of Westerners. Jeez. God, somebody stereotypical of Westerners. Like, really? Like, what? Wait, what? Like Sugar Show's like, I don't know. How do the Japanese view us exactly? Are we just like cartoon characters to them? I want to know where it came from. Can you help me find out? Remember. Sorry, it's a little... Actually, no, I'm just gonna use this guy my regular voice, because I'm fucking American, right? And this guy's supposed to be American. Remember, huh? Sorry, it's a little difficult. What's he saying? By the way, where'd you get this thing? Where'd you get this thing? No thing but a chicken wing. That's what I want to know. I'll compensate you. What's thing in Japanese? What? I sorry. What? Apologizing in broken Japanese. Oh, I see. I sorry. I know no do da baba. It looks like this is another dead end. Just in case I give him my contact information, you can ask him to give in touch if he finds anything. Then I try to leave.
NicoB and Tao.
Sue was standing a short distance away. She's holding a drink. It's my favorite, Dr. B. No, wait, that's cola. Damn it. Get that away from me. I don't want a drink that doesn't have any people in it.
Sup, want a drink?
I accept the offer and quench my thirst while leaning on the roadside fence.
And now for you, dessert.
She grabs and starts making out with me. Come on, let's just all admit that would be fucking fantastic if that just happened, you know? There's so many girls in this game. I feel like NicoB's gotta hook up with one of them at some point, right? It's just like...
Man, so many girls, so many girl voices, Nico. Come on. We haven't had a single person stop making out with anybody. I'm pissed off. Fuck it, I want to make out with Grease. I don't give a fuck anymore. Ew, Yuri! Did somebody say Yuri? Ew! I don't like it unless there's Yuri along the way.
Shout out Maya, this is fantastic. Last time I saw her, Sue was on her way to Konda to continue the search. How long has she been standing there? Anything?
Nope. So what was what was with your English back there? Sound dumb. So cool. You sound like a doodle.
You're a doodle.
Is that standard English in this era?
Of course not. I just suck at it.
Oh, so it's an NicoB and Tao original. There's no overseas travel in my time, so I wouldn't know.
Overseas travel? What do you mean? What, you mean it all?
Pretty much. Travel permits are hard to get. They never issued one for a vacation. I've never seen a foreigner before coming to this time.
So in the future, no one's allowed to leave Japan. That fucking blows. Japan was like that a few centuries ago, too, when the Tokugawa shogunate closed its entry to the West. It sounds like CERN set international relations back hundreds of years. Perhaps that's why there's no wars to his time. It's hard for conflicts to emerge when races and cultures can't interact. Yeah. It's hard to get really pissed at each other when we don't see each other. Damn those guys over there, I don't know, actually. I haven't talked to them in a long time. I guess that's one way to solve a war. Just unplug all the phones, unplug the internet, and just... Actually, you know what? Don't even let anybody inside your house. We'll all just live inside our own little worlds and not interact with anybody. So it's got like a prison with invisible walls, guarded by CERN and the Committee of 300, which sounds like it's like a Marvel comic or something. I mean, ending war is obviously a good thing, but anyway, there's no point in thinking about the distant future now. We need to come up with a new plan. The sunlight beats on my head, making it hard to think. I feel like I'm standing in a sauna. Why does the sun hate me so much? It burns, the light. Shining the sun in the sky like he owns the damn place. Damn it, why can't we find any to that pit? Suppose there's no skin off my back if we don't find Suzua's father. As long as Dara fixed the time machine, nothing else matters. But I feel so bad about my lack of progress. I really don't know. Guys, you like Suzua, and Suzua's cool. Yeah, I'm just frustrated by my own powerlessness. I can't save Miuri, I can't fix Suzua's time machine, can't help Kurisu with the time leap upgrade. So what am I good for? Nothing! Nothing! All I can do is help Suzua find her father. Maybe this pin is newer than we think. I mean, maybe it hasn't been made yet. Suzua stretches and looks at me with a calm smile.
Maybe I'm not meant to meet him. I mean, we tried everything, still no sign. It's just in the cards, I guess.
Maybe when I showed the pin to that guy over there, the guy was like, oh my god, this is some badass pin, I'm gonna make it myself. And then he ends up making it, and then I create my own little bootstrap paradox thing again, you know? But I only have the pin because I found the thing, but I only found the pin because I made the thing that okay, I'm fine. I feel a surge of anger at her words. Wait, what did she say?
I mean, we tried everything. I guess, oh yeah, it's no sign. I guess it's just not on the cards.
Here I am stewing in self-loathing. She acts like it doesn't matter. How can you give up? We still have one more day.
Why are you getting all mad?
Everyone's fighting for you, don't you get it?
Me?
Yeah, I want to prioritize Miuri over everything else. We sure still lab men, a friend. When a friend's in trouble, you want to help them. That's how Miuri felt, and I agree. That's why I'm searching. So how dare you be the first to give up?
You don't have to yell.
Don't disappoint me like this. Tell myself to calm down. This is my own feelings of impotence boiling over. So time for this.
I'm sorry, but maybe you should think about how I feel.
Realize that we have an audience. Some pedestrians are grinning at us like they think we're a bickering couple or something. Take a deep breath. You're right. I shouldn't have said that. It's too awkward to make eye contact, so I look around pretending to think. All right, what's next? What are the other lab members are progressing? I'm especially concerned about Daru. Being in a situation, you might need some relief. Oh yeah, baby, bring me some porn. No, not that kind of relief. He's working in that heat for hours, so maybe we should bring him something cold to drink. And then there's Miuri. She's working alone, trying to find some information on Zua's father. I close my eyes, I can still recall her deaths in every detail. I see her as to pound my head against the wall. Although we still have over 24 hours before that happens, I can't help but worry about leaving her alone. Currently, all I can do is search for that pin. We decided to try Ike Bakuro as our last stop for today. It'd be nice to visit home, but I don't have the time, and besides, Zua's with me. Our search turns up nothing. As evening wears on without a single lead, Suzua and I grow quieter and quieter. We're exhausted from walking, and we can't shake the feeling that all of our efforts are futile. This isn't good. By the way, try stirring up conversation. I should get her to talk about the future. After all, she's a time traveler. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Sweet. Hey, do you know tomorrow's lottery numbers or something? That'd be awesome. Although that didn't actually work out very well before, did it? Remember how shocked Kurisu was to learn that she only lives to be 44? And I was told that I'd become a terrorist. Am I really famous in 2036?
Yeah, as a terrorist, you murdered like 1 million people.
Oh, well, fuck. Oh. So what did I do to be called a terrorist?
You rebelled against CERN. You're actually one of the founding members of the Resistance, just like my dad.
Help found the Resistance. I guess it makes sense, given what we're going through now. So it's from the future of this timeline where Miuri is doomed to die, and where CERN forces Kurisu to build a time machine. In such a future, how could I not rebel against CERN? Rebellion against the system, destruction of order, and a new age of chaos. Weren't those my ambitions as a mad scientist? How stupid.
Stupid?
How can I still be chasing some Chinbyu fantasy when I couldn't even save Miuri?
You're fighting to free humanity. I think it's a noble cause.
So as part of the resistance I form, does that mean she's my subordinate in the future? What sort of man am I? So his expression darkens.
I said we never met, remember?
Never.
Never. You were killed by CERN in 2025.
Oh, fuck, you did die! Son of a dick! Ah! Well, fuck. I was killed by the same people who killed Miuri. They had no reservations about murdering an innocent girl. I doubt they would hesitate to kill a terrorist.
Yeah, I should have told you sooner.
No, I don't think there's really any good time to let you know that you're gonna die in just, what, a few years?
Understand, if you don't change the future, you're gonna die in 15 years. Jenny Uriel will die, you will die, Makisa and Carissa will be a slave to CERN. It's bad forever, lab man. You're all fucking boned!
Yikes. What about Daru?
I don't remember hearing about him. I've heard legends of a wizard class hacker, though. I don't understand what wizard class means in the first place.
Wizard class, I coined that term. I can imagine Daru slowly insinuating himself into every corner of the internet until he becomes a godlike virtual presence that even CERN can comprehend. He uploads his fucking personality and his mind into the computers, and then he becomes one with the world. Blah.
Anyway, I don't want that to happen to you guys. There's one more reason I need to find IBM 5100 to change the future. Till I came to this time, you guys were just stories, history. But now you're my friends. I love you.
I still wonder what happened to that IBM 5100 that I did manage to get a hold of and then just disappear from existence. It probably has to do with have to do with the change in the culture, right? It had to do with Ferris's email. I think. Well, I don't know. Actually, no. It maybe had to do with Moeka's email. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I still wonder what happened to that.
I want to save you.
Appreciate it. You're our lab member now and forevermore.
Ah, thanks.
Are
you sure I can finish the timing machine today? We still haven't found our lifter substitute, remember? I can't complete the upgrade without it.
Alright, told Carissa I was confident in her ability to complete the machine on time. Oh. Did I not tell her the lifter was a CRT yet? It occurs to me that I forgot to tell her about the 42-inch CRT. Whoops. Our lifter is a 42-inch CRT downstairs. Electrical discharge phenomenon occurs when it's turned on, so don't worry about it. Just finish the upgrade. That should do it. To their reply, I decided to keep searching for the pin with the SUA just a bit longer. Time is quickly running out. Is there anything more we can do? Just real quick. Nothing new? Nothing I didn't miss or something? I don't want to miss out on anything. It's early evening, but the roof of Radio Gaiken is still hotter than hell. When I provide Daru with the refreshing gift of Dr. P, a frown appears on his sweaty face. Supposed to give me an ice cold 0-calorie cola. Common sense, man. I mean, look at me. You think I need some calories, dude? It's never stopped you before. Well, yeah, you're right. Forgot he's a cola guy. No sense letting it go to waste. I drink the Dr. P myself. Daru and Zua start discussing the time machine. Mirai I watch from a short distance away.
Hail Green, isn't it amazing that satellite was a time machine?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what else could it be, I guess? It could be a DeLorean, who knows? I always thought that was cool as fuck. I thought that Teeter's time machine was a car, a 1970 Chevy. Never even occurred to me to suspect a satellite. I should know better than to take anything for granted. In retrospect, the satellite was suspicious from the start, not only had it appeared out of nowhere, but Teeter was only started posting afterwards. I'm disappointed in myself for not realizing the connection. I know, me too! For not realizing the connection also when you received a fucking message that said, wow, the time machine motherfucking disappeared right when Suzuki disappeared. What are the odds of that? Whoa, that was a really weird coincidence.
I'm glad Suzu-san wasn't hurt in the crash.
I doubt it was anything like a crash. Probably just appeared here, there, displacing the wall, which then collapsed around it. And if the whole time machine isn't self-propelled, it doesn't fly. It just kind of goes forward. You know, like Epoch from Chrono Trigger.
I heard it's really hard to drive.
I guess you heard that from Suzuha.
Gravitational whatchamacallit coordinates are just a teensy bit off. The whole time machine becomes a jelly man and goes ploop.
Oh, God. Oh, no, jelly machine.
And she even said her time machine's unstable, so this is not a certain model. I'm worried about her trip to 1975. Do you think I should go with her? I wonder if I'd fit.
No, I don't want to risk you becoming a jelly person again. I wonder if I still have that picture on my phone. Actually, no, probably not, since time changed and shit. No, you've done that already. You've done that once already, Muyuri. What would you do in 1975?
I'd cheer Suzu-san on, of course. I'd hold her hand super tight and tell her that everything's gonna be okay.
Oh my God, stop being so adorable. Something tells me that won't be much help.
Hail Green, do you think the time machine has a name?
A name. Epoch. or Epic, or however they say it. I always like pronouncing Epoch. I think it's actually sort of like, I think it's like the English way of saying it, and then like the American way is Epic, but I always thought Epic sounds stupid. That's at least least of what I want to know about the time machine. Time permitting, I'd like to spend a whole day picking Sua's brain. Epoch was also the name of the main character from the game I'm making. Little known fact for anyone who didn't play it. I'm pretty sure John Teeter's time machine had a model number, but John Teeter from 2000 might not have been Suzua. There was no John Teeter in 2000 on this world line after all. Although I suppose it's possible that Suzua will drop by 2000 after traveling to 1975. Want to know? Just ask Teeter.
Oh yeah, I usually didn't think of that either.
Mary giggles and runs off to talk to Suzua.
And then I'm back.
She comes back quickly.
Yep, it has a name.
What is it?
FG204. Something she said.
Something.
Anyway, don't you think Daru-kun and Susanna are a good match? Don't they look like they could possibly be related? Like Daru seems like a good father figure. I don't know, maybe this is weird, just me being weird.
Huh? They're jumping all over the place today. I look at Daru and Suzua again. How do you figure? Daru's all about Varus, you know.
Oh, really?
Puts her head to the side. Good grief. Mary and I aren't of any use. I prefer to leave Daru and Suzua to do it and resume the research for Zua's father, but Mary seems happy just sitting here. Not many leads on the pin or its owner. Just 2 days just aren't enough. Oh, that's quitter's talk. Like I told Suzua, I don't want to give up. Never give up, never surrender. That's what Tim Allen said. Besides, if we don't get the information we need, I can use the time leap machine to repeat those 2 days until we do. Oh yeah, Miori, what happened to your costumes? It's only a few more days until Komi, Ma. I remember Miori pulling all-nighters to get her costume done. Has that changed?
I already made 2 costumes. One for Kaede-chan and one for Fubuki-chan.
Were you making a third for Lukako?
Yeah, it was, but I couldn't convince her, so I gave up this time. Hey, come here, you should take a closer look at the time machine.
Just don't get in their way.
Okie dokie.
Yuri beams happily, then runs over to the time machine. Acting like this is a field trip. Behind her, the sun glows dark and the orange on the horizon. It's quite a view from up here. After a few minutes watching the sunset in silence, I realize that Suzua is standing beside me. She must have come over as Miuri left. Our shadows are long and murky.
Shinya Tao's amazing. He said if things go well, he could have the time machine fixed by tomorrow.
He's a man who gets things done.
And he looks so unhealthy and slow. He would die in post-apocalyptic certain future.
Yeah, he probably would. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, I have a better impression of him now. Hey, something I want to say. I feel like I never get another chance.
Why so melodramatic?
I'm really grateful to you, all of you. When I came this time, I didn't know anyone. I was all alone in the world, completely different from my own. Sarah's so peaceful, that's a wonderful thing, but it scared me. All I knew was to fight against her. Kick ass! Learn ninja skills and shit.
It's true, you really kick ass in the future. It was crazy. Moika got owned.
But now I have friends, real friends who I can share my secrets with. All those people who lived before I was born are working so hard for my sake. It's a strange feeling, but a happy one too. I want you to know that.
Sua's tone is wistful. Why? Try to speak, but she continues before I can. Well, I mean, if this works, you know, she's gonna be leaving here soon, so.
Living with you guys this time, it's been really fun. When I met you, you were so strange, unique, and over the top. I was kind of shocked first, actually. Before I knew it, I started enjoying spending time with you. 2036 is peaceful too. People don't even fight anymore. Did you know that?
How could I? We're not even alive in 2036, remember?
Oh, right. Sorry. Anyway, people don't fight, ever, about anything. All forms of conflict, war included, vanish, poof, without trace. Instead, everyone has dead eyes, like fish.
That doesn't sound a lot better.
No one has ambition, nobody dreams, and just trudge through their lives without a single complaint.
It seems like it's also a bit of a political statement, like, I don't know. We could wish for war, but then no war or whatever, but without conflict, there isn't anything to fight for or something, I guess. Something like that. No, I'm not saying, like, we need war, we need to be going out and, you know, killing everybody or something, but more probably of a... Without conflict, we will never... we don't have the drive or something, I don't know, something like that.
I'm sure people smile, but they never get angry or sad. There's no individuality. Everybody's a robot. Big, brave blob. You got really mad at me before, remember? I was really surprised. At the same time, I was really happy.
You're a strange girl.
Ah, yeah, I guess so.
So he looks at the time machine. Dar and Miuri are staying next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
You're all so bright and full of life. I envy you. Sheeta Miura, Sheeta Taro, even Kisa Grisu, and of course you.
Don't be ridiculous. Something enviable about me. I'm worthless. I can't even say Miuri.
I want to be more like you.
If you ask me, you're the amazing one.
I'm happy to hear you say that. It's thanks to all of you that I'm still going strong. Being lab baby just for a little while was great.
She smiles. Soft, sad smile. That tears at my heart. What does it mean? Aw.
With you guys, even just a little while, it's great.
Zua?
Change the future, Kyber and Taro, make it a world like this one. People could be free.
Come on, why are you being so sentimental? She don't want to go to 1975. I mean, she's got a time machine, so can't she just come back afterwards? If I think about it, I realize how wrong I am. Of course. When Sue completes her mission and brings us to the IBM 5100, the world line will change. Future will be written in 2036. She knows will cease to exist. To hear her describe it, the future is an awful place, but even so, it was her home. She has friends there, I'm sure, comrades in arms and memories of her father, Beryl Teeter. All this will be lost to her forever. And again, will that affect her? Will she come back? Will there be another version of herself there? Will it just change who she is now in the time machine? All of a sudden, she's like, and then I don't know, she doesn't know how to do kung fu anymore. She's not as diesel as she is now. No wonder she's getting sentimental. How do we fix the time machine? Let's have a party. Again, having a party on the day probably when CERN's gonna break in. The A-team's gonna come in and kick us in the face.
Thanks.
Yeah, she still smiles that sorrowful smile. Oh, I like Zuzua. I think she's really nice. And then again, I like all these characters except Moeka. Fuck Moeka. She's a bitch. I mean, honestly, I always thought Moeka was the really odd one and the one I didn't trust. But all the other characters I really like. And I really like that penguin that has a light bulb on his head. I want that penguin. I want him in my room. I want it right now. I wonder if he's like a penguin without the he doesn't have a lampshade or something. I don't know. I just need a penguin light. I need a penguin lamp. I need it in my life. To complete my picky penguin ensemble. I got so many penguin things in my room now. Well, the penguin plushie and the little penguin statue in the back. And Mr. Owl now keeping him company. She's like, oh my god, so many, so many goofy things. Outriders hit the streets again in search of the pin. The day ended without a single lead, so I reluctantly turned to the lab and tried searching the internet. A couple hours later, and still no luck. So far, I've accomplished absolutely nothing. My frustration is mounting. Like timely began, but will that really help us find Suzua's father? Oh god. Unfamiliar number. Who is it? Oh jeez. It's gonna let you go to voicemail. It's me. Hi, Mr. Kabe Rentaro? Voice is heavily accented. I can barely make it out. Who is this guy? CERN? Jump to my feet and scan the room, then run to the window to check the road below. No suspicious figures in sight. Frieza comes out of the development room, gives me a questioning look, but I wave her back inside. What? CERN, what is that? I guess this guy's like made the seven voice or something sort of southerny. Me, what is that? I gulp and carefully choose my words. Identify yourself. You one more afternoon came to our factory, make an inquiry, and told me to tell your phone number. Told me your telephone number. You know? Oh, this is the pin guy. What? What are you saying? No, wait. Heard this broken Japanese before. Strange Japanese filters through my brain, connecting synapses. That's right. It's that foreign street vendor I met this afternoon in Akiba. Identified. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're welcome. I do custom work. Yesterday night, a guest come here. I remember. That guest was pleased make That guest was pleased make pin badge same one you had. I don't know quite what he's saying, but he seemed really excited about it. Oh, so no way, was I right? So because he saw it, he's gonna make a. Wait, was he saying? Or is he saying that he had a pin the same way? I thought it's not like he was saying he wanted him to make a pin the same way. I'll have that right now. Those same spots before, although the stand was already closed, the Westerner is waiting for me. Oh, Akabe, hello! Where did that guest of yours go? Client come here was yesterday time. Now I'm gonna turn to this sounding voice, cause now I'm turning to the Nern voice, cause fuck you. I can't make up my mind. The blue-eyed white man shrugs his shoulders. So it was yesterday. He contacted me because he remembered. Oh, I see. What's his contact info? His name, his address. Poison. Guess just from simulation. Private information have nothing. So last night, someone came by wanting to make metal pins with the same design as Suzua's. But he died of poisoning? Or the guest was just a simulation, so there's no private information? I'm not following. Japanese, very studious in awarding private information. Become nervous and serious, yes? That doesn't help. If guest had gave name or telephone number, however, no leak. That is business. This idiot suddenly weighs down my shoulder. I don't know what you're saying, dude. Someone needs to invent an app for this. I don't understand a word he's saying anymore. It is full of question marks. Sweet lemon tea! What? Damn you, Bedell Spooner! Oh my god. I don't know. Who's that? I use my sweet lemon tea powers to rule this world. You want to? Then all of a sudden, energy just starts flowing through his body. He's like, yes! Foolish mortals, you will all feel the power! Sweet lemon tea! He floats in the air, and then he just disappears. The guy was like, what just happened? In hindsight, I should have brought Carissa to speak English for me. I guess I'll just have to wing it. What'd your customer look like? Man? Woman? Well, so young or so mental. Japanese have young face. Just by look, no understand. I know. He have penis, vagina. I know. Say. Maybe both. Anything else? Maybe a judo fighter or pro wrestler. What? Judo? Pro wrestler? What do you mean by that? Yes. That wasn't a yes or no question. What the hell do you mean? Balloon. What's balloon? Balloon? Judo? Pro wrestling? Good. No, not good. Are you trying to confuse me? I want to ask more questions, but the foreigner suddenly sees a policeman walking by and runs off. I consider chasing him, but he decided against it to avoid police attention. I give up. Search has hit a dead end. We barely have any time left to find Barrel Teeter. A balloon. My time leave begins starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And so all I can do is wait until Christina's done working and then leap to the time this suspicious character appears in the stand. Oh, yeah. And then I tell everybody what happened again, and it's gonna get like, Well, actually, I guess technically I would show up after that has already happened, that's good. At least I don't have to explain everything to everybody again. Rizzo carefully connects the two cords he's holding.
Done!
Time machine is complete. 2:30 p.m. on the 13th, but about 20 minutes later than before. Rizzo walks in the lounge with a satisfied look on her face. Just her, me, and Suzuha in the lab. I had Daru and Miuri head to the radio Kaiken, ostensibly working to work on the time machine.
So that's the time leak machine.
Suzuha gazes at the now complete machine in awe. I explained to her how time leap works. It's as different as can be from Suzuha's time machine, which can be physically displace actual bodies.
Makes you remember the future, right? That's pretty interesting.
Suzuha crosses her hands behind her head and looks up at the ceiling.
Intuition, sixth sense, deja vu. What if those things are actually you recalling future memories? Some of CERN's researchers in my time came up with a theory that memories are a way of sharing information across world lines. Maybe it's similar to that. I just wish we knew more about NicoB's reading Steiner thing.
That would be kind of cool. Deja vu is one of those weird feelings. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just something like a weird chemical thing in our brains or something, where it creates a feeling of familiarity, but it's not actually, really familiar or something. I don't know.
Is it unique to NicoB, or does everyone have the potential for it, and NicoB is just stronger by coincidence?
One thing's for certain, my consciousness leaps to the past along with my memories.
I still don't understand why that is. It would make more sense if you experience a change to the present, like you do when you send an email. Does your consciousness depend on memories? The problem is that consciousness doesn't have a form that we can see. Same goes for the soul. Those things are still in the realm of religion. Even in 2036, the existence of the soul hasn't been proven, and nobody's proven what forms consciousness either. I see. That's a little disappointing.
Saying my consciousness back has let me change some future events with more precision than the email, but other events are locked in by convergence. I can change the method of Muri's death, but never the fact that she dies.
That's not how it works. The future is always determined.
Then why does the path there change?
Because the world line changes. When you leap into the past and take different actions than from before, divergence changes, if only a little bit. In most cases, the fluctuation will amount to more than 0.0000001% of the divergence meter. Small changes might not register at all. When he changes the cause, the effect merely shifts to a separate, already existing word line. Since those word lines are almost exactly the same, you barely feel any difference.
Is that why reading Steiner didn't react? Oh, okay.
It's like the previous word line disappears, it keeps existing as another possible word line. That's the many world interpretation, right? In any case, they're not parallel worlds.
So was the future reconstructed?
I guess you could say that.
I'm confused again. It's impossible for me to fully understand the structure of the universe. Anyway, that's enough discussion. It's time for me to leap again. Explain the situation to Kurisu and have her activate the time limit machine immediately. Alright, see you guys on the other side, I guess. Ciao, ciao!
Woo!
You guys just gonna stand here and watch me awkwardly?
Yep.
Oh, and away we go. Oh, I'm going back all the way to the 11th again. Oh, so maybe I will have to explain everything again. So out of the 11th, I went back about 40 hours. And Jay just keep watching the street vendors stand and hope that Suzua's father might appear. Since Suzua elsewhere, I don't want her to be disappointed if I come up empty-handed. Staying outside a short distance away from the stand, munching on energy bars and soy milk to appease my growling stomach. I've already been here for already 2 hours. Forgot to ask for the exact time Suzua's character appears, so I had to begin my stakeout before sunset. Now it's 8 p.m. and the stand still looks like it's about to close. It's another waste of time. That foreigner gave me false information. But just unfinished my milk. Oh, here we go. Someone approaches the stand. Is that? Jump out of cover. Daru! Ah! Fucking called it.
I call that shit.
Calm down, Nico. Sorry. Ocarine. Daru jumps in surprise. But I'm the one who's really shocked here. What are you doing here? Nothing, about to make some babies. I was gonna ask the same question. Storekeeper's looking at us funny, so we decided to change locations. Alright, Daru, what were you doing at the street stand? Don't tell me you were trying to counterfeit duplicates of Teeter's pin. Fine, I won't tell you that. So that's what happened. Daru was a suspicious character the foreigner told me about. So all that stuff about judo, pro wrestling, balloons was referring to Daru's size. Could he have been more confusing? Damn, it was all for nothing. Good thing I didn't bring Suzua along. So why are you trying to make counterfeit versions of the pin? I wasn't trying to counterfeit it. Close enough. Well, I meant it as a backup plan, I guess. I'm honest, she's gonna be sad if I don't find her old man, right? So if that happens, I'll show her the badges I made and, well, lie that her dad was here. So you'll give her a false hope. You don't put it like that. Remember, there are good lies and bad lies. Bad lies hurt people, good lies save them. There we go. Fucking bootstrap paradox. Again, it's gonna be in Daru. This is the same thing. This is why the pin that I'm holding is in existence. The pin is only in existence because Daru decided to do this thing. What a rogue did you get that from? Clandon. It's not a rogue. It's a visual novel that teaches you meaning of life. So shut up. Oh, that's a joke of Clonod. Right? They actually switched out the D's and the M's there. I don't actually know anything about Clonod, just that it exists. So, should I call up Operation Fake Teeter? Do you really think that will make Suzua happy? Daru's expression suddenly turns sad. I'm honest, she told me not to tell anyone, but I guess I better tell you. He's got a big mouth as usual. Still, he seems dead serious, so I better hear him out. I heard this from Amanashi when she's discussing the repairs. Her time machine can only leap to the past. What? Oh. First, I don't understand what he means. Nonsense. Teeter's time machine can travel both ways. Did you actually see it? Well, no. Besides, when you say Teeter, you mean the one who appeared in 2000, don't you? I don't know anything about that Teeter. That's right. The Teeter that I knew and Suzua aren't necessarily the same person. Although their time machines are similar, there are significant differences. For example, one looks like a Chevy and the other looks like a satellite. So, wait. Once she leaves, she can't come back. You're saying that she goes to 1975, she can't return to 2010. Not without living 35 years in real time. Is he serious? Does that mean Suzua's time machine can never return to 2036? Didn't I just say that? Then it's defective. Right, she said the time machine was incomplete.
Complete? Incomplete?
According to Amane, her old man built in secret by reverse engineering CERN technology. But CERN killed him before he could complete it. Amane insisted that it's fine as long as she can leap to the past, but are you sure about this? She says so herself. I don't think she was lying. So if she doesn't meet her old man before the time machine is repaired, she might never get a chance.
I see. So that's why I was trying to make a copy of that pin, as evidence that Sua's father was here. But making a fake version of her father's pin isn't going to solve anything. A lie is a lie.
But if we don't get caught?
I waved Dara silent and went massage my temples. Need to think. What difference does it make? True, Suzua might be sad about missing her father, but that's none of my business. My top priority is Mayuri's safety. That's right. I must have let my emotions control me. I need to be more rational, more logical. It's a Japanese proverb. He who pursues two hares will catch neither. However, that's that smile on Suzua's face. Now I understand what it meant. I feel something tighten deep within my chest. Next day, as night falls, I summon all lab members except Kurisu to Radio Kaiken. It's blowing hot on the rooftop even in the evening. When I provide Dara with a refreshing gift of cola, his sweaty face lightens up.
Wow, Okuri, nice cold zero calorie cola. How thoughtful of you. That's why I love you.
Dara happily takes the cola and chugs it straight from the bottle. Afterwards, Dara and Suzua start discussing the time machine. Miuri and I watch from a short distance.
Those people I lived before I was born was working so hard for my sake. Strange feeling, but happy one too. Wanted you to know that.
Heard these words before, just like last time, her tone is wistful.
Her time machine could only leap to the past.
Truth I heard from Dara plays in my head in an endless refrain.
With you guys in this time, it's been really fun. When I met you, you're also strange, unique, and over the top. I was kind of shocked at first, actually.
I understand now. Because she can't come back to the future. What she does is she goes into the past, she finds an IBM 5100, and donates it to the Yanabayashi Shrine. That's how I get it. That's gotta be it, right? That's how I get that's why it was dropped off there. I see. That's gotta be it. But something changed. Something caused a change where it disappeared. What was that change? Something Moeka did, or something Ferris did, or what? I don't know, but something caused a change there.
Well, I knew I started enjoying spending time with you. 2036 is peaceful too. People don't fight anymore. Did you know that?
Shake my head.
You know, people don't fight ever about anything. All forced conflict, war, vanish, poof without trace. Instead, everyone has dead eyes like fish. No one's ambition, nobody dreams, has trust for their lives without a single complaint. I'm sure people smile, but they never get angry or sad. There's no individuality. Everyone's a robot. Can't really met me before, remember? I was just surprised at the same time. I was really happy.
So it looks at the time machine. Dara and Miura stand next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
You're all so bright, full of life. I envy you. Gina Miura, Shida Taro, even Mikisa Kurisu. Of course, you. I want to be more like you. It's all thanks to you. It's thanks to all of you that I'm still going strong. Being a lab man even for just a little while, it's great.
Smiles a soft, sad smile, tears in my heart. This time, I know what the smile means.
But with you guys even for just a little while, it's great.
So obviously is knew from the beginning that if she traveled to 1975, she could never return.
Change the future, NicoB, retire, make a world like this one, where people could be free. The first
time I heard her speak these words, I thought she was sentimental because she couldn't return to original 2036. I was wrong. Forget about 2036. She can't even return here to 2010, now without living 35 years. She'll be 54 when 2010 comes around. The present us and the present Suzua can never meet again. Suzua chose this mission. Change the future to save Miuri. Unless Suzua travels in 1975, Miuri will die. But then what about Suzua herself? When she leaves 1975, she'll have to sacrifice everything she has here. How does she feel about that? Do you regret spending time with us?
What do you mean?
Do you regret making new friends here? New memories? Do you wish you had kept your distance? You've already abandoned one life. Now you have to abandon another. In a sense, it's like you're killing yourself.
Did Shida Taro tell you?
Suzua frowns. He's worried about you.
Geez, I told him not to tell anybody.
Well, how do you feel about going to 1975?
Doesn't matter how I feel.
Suzu's expression suddenly hardens.
I have to go. It's the path I chose. It's what my dad wanted.
Well, if we ask you to stay?
I'll go anyway. One of those guys on that channel asked what what right I have to change the future and decide the fate of humanity. He had a point. But still, I don't want the future to turn out like that. I want people in my time to be free like you, free to laugh and play, fight and argue, get sad and cry. If I change the future, then no one will die. Not you, not Sheena Miura, not my dad. Maybe I don't have the right, but I'm going anyway.
Even if you can never return.
Ah, come on, 70s aren't a bad time, you know? I'll find friends there just like you guys. We'll have a blast. I'm gonna get some serious weed then, man. People got a lot of fucking fucked up on drugs back then, baby. Woo! Disco, baby! Bringing it back!
It's like that, Sua is back to her usual self. Despite her cheerful smile, I get certain that her resolve was forged from fear and doubt, and the doubt that the likes of which few can imagine. I was a fool to think that my words could sway her. Aw. Beneath the clear blue sky, the time machine comes to life. Dara's repairs are complete. Miura and I help drain the last of the water out of the cockpit. The time machine is still stuck in Ryo Kaiken's wall, but that's a small matter. Dara gazes at the time machine with a satisfied expression. Mary's jumping for joy, and Kurisu, who ran over as soon as she completed the time machine, is visibly relieved. Meanwhile, Sua is struggling to attach her mountain bike to the time machine's exterior. She likes it so much, she wants to bring it with her to 1975. Kurisu was worried that it might cause a time paradox. My heart is still heavy. Should I let Suzuha leave like this? Try myself for thought. It's not my choice to make. Suzuha isn't from this time, but she doesn't want to stay. I have no reason to keep her from leaving. It's the point where I can make a decision or something. Can I call her and be like, don't do it, don't do it. No. Do I have any messages? No. Suzuha finishes securing our bike and turns to us with a soft smile. It's not the painful, forced smile I saw yesterday. We don't perform a startup test. Activating the time machine would draw too much attention. So we're just going to wing it. Once we had the time leak machine for insurance, my only regret is that we couldn't find her father.
Thanks, guys. Really. I can't thank you enough. Don't forget about us.
If you want to thank me, then if you want to thank me, then let's make out. Oh God, I really Daro. I don't know. And what if you end? Well, God, and then he actually ends up being her father. That'd be like, oh God.
Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? Control yourself, perv.
Labman's pats Suzuha on the shoulder and offer words of encouragement, each in his or her own way.
All right, take this.
Suzuha offers me her father's pin. At the end, we couldn't decipher the inscription.
This is for you, Kabuto. Keep it in the lab, will you? Somewhere out of sight is fine.
Suzuha. She's regretting her decision to leave. Is this pin meant to be proof that Amane Suzuha was here with us in this time? About the pin. Dara hesitates for a moment, then steps forward. Why don't we make duplicates for all the lab mems? Make it our symbol, I guess.
Well, it's a great idea. How unusually thoughtful of you. I don't know what to say.
We already took a picture of it, so keep your pin, Amane-shi. It belonged to your dad, right?
Yeah, okay.
Stay silent. There's something I can say. I can stop Suzuha from leaving if I try, but unless she goes, I can't save Mayuri. Hi.
Okay, everyone. Da-da-da-da. Miura has an important announcement to make.
Mayuri suddenly raises her hand and calls for attention. As usual, she completely fails to sense gravity in the situation, though I suppose it's our fault for not telling her the truth about Suzuha's time machine. In any case, she has my attention. What could her announcement be? Could Mayuri find out that she's fated to die?
Yep, that's why I'm so pumped.
I quickly got to Kurisu, but she just seems just as confused as I am. And what is it?
Actually, Miyoshi found Suzuha-san's dad.
What? Huh?
What?
Really? Mary puffs it out her chest proudly. Fuck. Damn, Mary.
You guys say I can't do shit. Well, in your face, Ocarine. I'm the smartest one here after all. Want to meet him? You do, don't you? Well, he's here with us today. Where?
Everyone, including me, starts looking around. Miri has hook, line, and sinker. I scan the empty event hall, but there's no one else here. Where could he be?
Allow me to introduce you. Suzuha-san's dad is... Durr.
Is that a drum roll?
Suzuha-san's dad is...
And then Nico ends the video right now. I'm just kidding. No! Mary flashes at Suzuha a grin.
Dara-kun!
I knew it. She thrusts her finger at Daru. Our mouths drop. After awkward silence comes awkward laughter.
That joke's not even logical. It's impossible for this perv to get married in the first place.
Hey, hey, that kind of hurts. I completely agree with Christina. Dar's fate to become a wizard and when he turns 30. You can be nicer about it, guys, but it's the truth, so I can't object. Dara falls to his hands and knees, devastated. Oars! As for Suzuha herself, she clearly doesn't know how to react.
You know, my dad wasn't fat.
Jeez, you're also mean to Daro-kun.
Miyushi's the only one to stand up for me. You're an angel, Miyushi. Do you love me?
Nope. I don't love you at all.
What? Aww. Harsh.
Mishi's 100 million% sure that Daro-kun is Suzuha's dad.
Okay, what's your proof?
I was thinking about the letter on Suzuha-san's pen. After staring at it real hard, I noticed that 7 and 7010 looked a little weird. It's not a 7, it's a 2. The line fell off the bottom.
Really?
So stares at the inscription on the pen again. Yeah, I thought that looked weird too, honestly. Oh, so it says 2010.
So small, I can't tell.
It's easy to see on the picture we took.
2010, but that's this year.
But then what do the letters mean? OSHM had a 710. That's what's described on the pin.
That's easy. Akabe, Shina, Ashita, Makise, and finally Amane.
What? Oh. It's our names. Kabe, Shina, Ashita, Makise, Amane. Yeah. What? It was right in front of us all along. We just didn't know where to look. And we were just talking about we're gonna make these pins for everybody, right? It's our initials?
So I was thinking, why 2010? Then I remember it's the year of the lab mems.
The year of the lab mems?
Future Casual Laboratory was founded this year.
So that's what it is.
And you know, Suzuha has lots of stories about future Okari and future Chris Jam, but not a single story about Daro-kun, right?
There weren't any about Miyushi either. Daro's observation startles me. It's an obvious thing to wonder about, but it strikes too close to home.
Well, Miyushi's a lab mem, but I can't make time machines, and I don't like fighting. Of course I'm not famous.
No, the reason there aren't any stories about Miyuri is because she dies in a few hours. Like Risu Suzuha and I know that, and we say nothing.
But Daro-kun's a super hacker at Okari's right arm. He even helps Okari make phone wave John, so I thought it was strange Suzuha-san didn't know him.
So you're saying he used a different name?
Burial Teeter helped Okari found the resistance, right? And he was in Akiba in 2010. And he was able to build his own time machine. And he knew about Okari reading spaghetti.
Reading Steiner.
He knew about it. He likes spaghetti. Doesn't it fit Daro-kun perfectly?
She's right.
Do you remember the day Suzuha-san went to meet her father? She thought she'd be meeting out of a time machine offline meet.
We did that because we tailed her.
Daro-kun's supposed to be there too, right?
Oh my god! Miuri, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Miuri. Look, she's so much smarter than everybody's giving her shit for. Look at her figuring all this stuff out herself. Look at her. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I would like give you such a noogie right now. Like, oh my god. So you all are fucking stupid. Oh my god. Miuri was the only one who fucking figured that shit out. She's smarter than all of you. That me was seriously important in the history of Japanese sci-fi. At least I gotta sneak in while tailing Amanashi. I don't remember that. It must have happened because of the D-mail I sent. It's the curse of the reading Steiner. Although I keep my memories from previous world lines, I don't acquire memories of events on new world lines.
Dad told me about that meet when I was little. I don't remember what he said exactly, but I thought I might be able to meet him there.
So if I'd been at the meet, everything would have been okay?
I don't know. I don't think I'd have picked out you out as...
Wait.
I don't know. I don't think I would have picked you as my dad.
So the evidence keeps piling up.
And then there's the time machine's name, FG204 or something. What was it?
F2.
Oh, there you go. I was warning. I was like, that has to be important, right? Why it's something.
FG204 second edition version 2.31.
And that is exactly what Daru would call anything. That name sense. It's gotta be Daru.
And FG probably stands for Future Gadget.
FG. Suzua's time machine. Oh, time machine is future gadget number 204? Wow, we made a lot of future gadgets.
Finally, his name Barrel Teeter. Barrel Teeter has to be Daru-kun. Come to think of it, last time you were asked how to say barrel in Japanese. Barrel is Taru in Japanese, right, Christian?
Risu nods. Ah!
Taru.
Taru. Daru?
It's a pun! Okay, Suzu-san, say Ishida Taru 10 times fast. Why? Just say it to find out.
Oh my god, Muri's so tickled proud of herself. I'm so proud of her too, though. Like, seriously.
Now, didn't it sound like Dieter? It did.
Taru, For reals?
For super reals.
I can't believe it. With all this evidence laid out in front of me, I can't deny it, either. Or its jaws drop. All this time we're staring at Daru and Suzu. Ah!
I think she looks just like her father. That could just be the placebo effect, but now that you mention it, they do kind of look alike.
Nice work, Mayuri! You will make a great detective one day, fuck yeah! You might not be good at science, but you're fucking good at detective work, damn!
A detective? This is the first time anyone said that.
She's such a diss most of the time, but maybe she's more perceptive than anyone knows. My daughter? Amane is my daughter? Daru wide-eyed pointed at Suzuha while flapping his lips like a fish out of water. Oh, but I just asked her to make out with me earlier. Oh!
Dad?
Could you call me Papa instead?
What's your life? Don't be a perv. Dad!
Suzuha tries to hold back her tears, but can't. They fall from her eyes and roll down her cheeks. Seeing this, Daru stops his joking and lets Suzuha speak.
I came, Dad. I came to see you in the time machine you built.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fish where you start. I promise.
Yeah.
Watch over me, okay?
I'm watching. Of course I am. So walks up to Daru and hugs him gently. Daru awkwardly but firmly hugs her back. Father and daughter reunited across time. I'm truly glad we could bring them together. By the way, was your mother cute? Request petite girl with cute face and big boobs.
Ah, that's a secret.
Sue finally steps away from Daru. She's smiling once again.
Well, that takes care of everything I want to do in this world, lad. Fuck yeah, baby! Woo! High five, everybody! Woo! 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 Guess I should be going.
Wait, you're going already? Don't you have more to say to your father? What am I doing? Sue's mind is set. I know that nothing I say will convince her to stay. It's madness to even try. Even if she stays, Mayuri dies. I know that. So why am I trying to stop her?
No, I'm fine now. I'm going to get IBM 5100 just like I promised.
Success with the face of a warrior.
I'll bring it to you here in Akihabara. That is my duty, and I'll see it through. The rest is up to you. Change the future, please.
Nobody speaks. Nobody nods. We don't have the words, but she sees it in our faces. Resolve. Sue has entrusted us with her will and her mission. We meet her gaze, each of us, and silently swear to protect them to the end. The future Suzuha came from is not the future we desire. Suzuha's time, Daru and I fought to change it. This time, we'll make sure it never happens. Mayuri will live. Kurisu will be free. Suzuha will grow up knowing her father. We must change the future, that all these things may come to pass.
Well, see you in 35 years. Though I guess it'll only be a few hours for you guys. Haha. Oh, I almost forgot. Time machine gives off terrific ultraviolet rays when it jumps. So make sure not to look at it directly.
With that final warning, Suzuha boards the time machine. She waved once, and then the hatch closed behind her. Moments later, the machine comes to life. Hey, 50%! CG. A shrill alarm starts ringing. There's no other sounds. Makes less noise than I'd expect. People on the street below start shouting and cheering at the satellite's sudden activity. They all look up and point. My phone vibrates and I look out, take it out and open it. Mail's from Suzuha.
Goodbye. Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. When I failed to stop her on her previous world line, she sent me the exact same message before leaving. This time the world holds a completely different meaning. I lift my eyes from the message to see the space around the time machine begin to warp. A cocoon of light appears and envelops the fuselage. I squint my eyes against the brilliance. Suzuha. We will never see her again. Not this Suzuha. Yes, we can seek her out in our time, and I know that I will make the effort. For next time we meet, an immense gulf of time will have divided us. No matter how hard we wish it, we're different. She will not be the girl we knew. All of a sudden, Daro takes a step into the light.
Suzuha! I'm sure we'll meet again. I'll do my best until then. I hate myself for not knowing any other way to say it, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best, I promise. Suzuha, do your best too.
These words probably can't reach her anymore. As the light grows more intense, I raise my hand to shield my eyes. Bathed in radiant particles, the cocoon slowly unfurls. Next thing I know, Suzuha's time machine has vanished into thin air, leaving a hole the size of a dump truck in Ryokaiken's wall. They are sick with the smell of ozone, and seems to pulse softly where the machine stood. We stand there for a while, staring silently at the empty spot while the summer breeze blows gently past, as if the wind were fate itself. Fortunately, we don't have time to mourn her departure. In about an hour and a half, Moeka's group will attack the lab. Before that happens, we need to acquire the IBM 5100 that Suzuha went to 1975 to obtain. The time machine's sudden disappearance has thrown the area into chaos, which makes it easy for us to slip out unnoticed.
See you in 35 years,
Suzuha said. 54-year-old Suzuha should be here in Akiba. Before she left, we decided that the time machine's disappearance would be her cue to bring in the IBM 5100 to the lab. When we return to the lab, there's no 54-year-old woman waiting for us. Seems Suzuha hasn't come yet.
Okay, no more running.
Carissa grasps for breath while Mirai calmly munches on a banana. Apparently Mirai is really in amazing shape. So I check the lab for any sign of Suzuha. A line of red numbers catches my eye. Meter reads 37187. It hasn't changed at all. Divergence hasn't changed. Ring Steiner didn't activate this time, so I suspect that might be the case. Let's think this through. I thought that divergence would change the instant Suzuha obtained an IBM 5100 in 1975. Maybe there's something else that needs to happen. Will it change the instant Suzuha hands me the IBM 5100? Or will it change when we use the IBM 5100 to delete my email from Sir's database? At any rate, all we can do now is wait for Suzuha to arrive.
So it's 54 by now, right?
After catching his breath, Taro speaks.
My daughter is 30 years older than me. I don't know if I want to see that. Feels weird, man.
You know, it wouldn't be unusual for her to have grandchildren by that age.
You mean I could have grandkids? I don't know if I'm ready for that, man. Like, the mind fox!
Just be super nice to them. That's what grandpas do. Talk like an old man.
Hey, talk like this. This is how I'm gonna talk when I get old, guys. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. Hey, you little doodles. What are you doing? Please don't call me Grandpa.
Knock at the door interrupts their idle chatter. It must be Suzuha, or Moeka coming to murder us. Or looks at me with a strange mixture of anticipation and anxiety. Slowly open the door. Ah!
Hey, it's me, Suzuha. Ah! Hey guys, just so you know, it's actually me the whole time. I had a sex change and I got really buff. NicoB.
Instead of an old woman, we get a wall of muscle instead. Her disappointment is palpable.
What?
Oh, it's you.
Hey, have you seen my part-timer?
Yes, she's trying time traveling in the past. You'll never see her again. Star peeks in the lab.
Really, because that sound, she went 35 years. Shut up, Mirai.
Carissa covers Mirai's mouth.
You know something? Where did that girl run off to? Took the last couple days off. I don't know when she's coming next. You want to answer her phone?
We don't have time for this, but I can just order him to leave, not unless I want another cracked skull. Said she went back to her hometown. She's probably gone for good.
What? You sure? She gave me a 2 weeks notice. That brat shouldn't say a word to me.
Future is changing. Isn't this proof? My previous lease, Mr. Braun never came by the lab. This must be related to Suzuha's trip to 1975. Surely it's a good sign. Well, it is changing, but I mean, it's because Suzuha's gone. It's not necessarily because of her 1975 trip. Now, as long as the tracker feels it doesn't amend history again, Mr. Braun sighs and turns to me with a serious expression.
Well, whatever. I got something for you, Kabe.
For me? He hands me an envelope. It's addressed to Kabe Rentaro, but there's no stamp or postmark. The name of Ashita Suzu is written on the back. Hey! That's Dara's last name, right? What is this?
It's from the lady who used to own this building. She asked me to give it to you on this day.
Oh, yes. Okay, now that is just like fucking Back to the Future. Like when at the end of the second movie, when opens the letter, it's like, we've been told to give it to you. Come give this to you at this exact place at this exact time. Honestly, the guys back at the lab really didn't believe you were actually gonna be here. I lost $20 or whatever that guy said. That was such a good scene. I love those movies. Who?
How did you know Suzu-san anyway?
Suzu-san? Suzu-san, of course. The name on the back reads Ashita Suzu. Ashita is Dara's surname. Duh. Where is she now?
She passed away 10 years ago.
Oh no! What? Passed away? She's dead. Dizziness nearly sweeps me off my feet. How old was she?
Mid-40s, I think.
Age fits. Thank you for taking care of this letter, Mr. Braun.
A little weirded out that she knew you were gonna be here at this exact place and time. At least I should be, but I'm not.
Is it from Suzu-san?
Seriously? Why did he have it?
Mr. Braun clearly doesn't understand our reaction, and we're not about to explain. I thank him again, he grumbles a bit and leaves. As soon as he's gone, I break the seal and open the envelope. Inside is a handwritten letter. The characters are a little slightly messy, as if the hand was shaking as she wrote it. Our eyes transfixed begin to read.
Dear Kabe Rentaro, it's me, Kabe Monasua, Ashita Teeter's daughter. It's been a long time. Though for you, I'm sure it's only a few hours have passed. The day is June 13th, the year 2000. Meaning I'm writing this 10 years before you read it. I'll get right to the point. I failed. The date is June 14th, the year 2000. About 9 or 10 years before you will read this. I failed. I only remember who I was 1 year ago today. The day Nostradamus said the King of Terror would come. Stupid King of Terror. He should have come and burned us all away. For 24 years, I forgot who I was. All I could remember was my name. I finally remember 1 year ago. The day the King of Terror was supposed to come, but didn't. There's no King of Terror, but I want to die. Repairs were incomplete. The time machine malfunctioned. When I arrived in 1975, I couldn't remember anything. They found me lying in the streets like a broken doll and took me to the hospital. Now I've been living on my own for years. That's as Ashita Suzu. An old person who forgot the duty and mission of my name is Suzuha. I only remembered last year. I failed. I'm a failure. Something went wrong. I don't know what. The repairs were incomplete. It's not Dad's fault, it's mine. I should have gone straight to 1975. I should have stopped in 2010, but I was selfish. Now the future's doomed. There's no IBM 5100. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what purpose have I lived to this age? I forgot my duty and lived a carefree life instead. Now my life has no meaning at all. It's worthless. Worthless. I wish I hadn't remembered. I'm glad I finally remembered. I'm glad I had this chance to say sorry. Forgive me. My plan failed. I spent this whole year asking myself why. I finally figured it out. If I hadn't postponed my leap to 1975, this wouldn't happen. Kabe Rentaro. After the offline meet, you stopped me from going to 1975. I was really happy, but that's where it all went wrong. I should have left. I shouldn't have waited. That was my last chance. That night, there was a thunderstorm. My machine was flooded. If you can go back to that day, please, let me leave. Then I can bring you the IBM 5100. I can fulfill my mission. Please, that's all I want. I promised Dad that this was his dream. I want to change the future. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My life was meaningless.
My hair curls, crumpling the paper. I realize I'm crying. Sua failed. She lost her memory. Her life was meaningless? This can't be happening. Nobody says a word. Faces like mine are frozen in disbelief. Turn to Daru. He's whiter than a sheet. Daru, didn't you fix the time machine?
I did. I thought I did. But I mean, this was my first time repairing a time machine. I might have missed something.
Missed something? Or you cost your daughter 24 years of her life?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Calm down, both of you. She did everything he could. He doesn't deserve your anger, NicoB.
How can you be so calm?
That's how I am. Sorry. Now calm down.
God. That's fucking sad and fucked up. That is really fucked up. Oh man, poor Suzua. Oh man. God, this game is kind of soul crushing, isn't it? Like, the sad parts are really fucking sad. Like, oh jeez. It's not Daru's fault. I know that, but it can't end like this. It can't. What was Suzua feeling as she wrote this letter? Look at the words scrawled upon the page, every character resonant with despair. I want to welcome her back with a smile. Instead, this. How'd she die? Did she end her own life or something? Sua's dead. 10 years gone. Wait, how did she die? Don't tell me. Yeah. Mr. Braun must know what happened. I run to the window and check the street. Mr. Braun outside, closing the shop. Mr. Braun! We're downstairs.
NicoB, did you hear? Sally up and disappeared. Everyone's talking about it.
It's already made the news. Please, I need to know.
Know what?
Ashita Suzuzan. How did she die?
Why do you want to know that?
Looks at me hard. I made a stare unflinching. I don't know anything about how she died. I need to know what her last moments were like. I feel that's my duty to know. To grave her memory into my heart.
Sounds like you've got a reason. What I want to know is how you knew her.
She was an old acquaintance. That's all I can say. A very old acquaintance, but I still remember the time I spent with her. So please, tell me.
I don't like to talk about it, but alright. Listen good, NicoB.
I slowly nod, and then I get my answer.
It was suicide.
Oh, no! No! Oh, I was afraid of that. No. Oh, that is so sad. That's so sad. Oh, man. I could time leap back and just stop her from going, because I find out it's no point in doing it, you know? But still, like I say, Mayuri. The word drops in my heart like an anvil. My knees give out. I collapse to the pavement. Suicide.
She hired herself at home. I was the one who found her.
My life was meaningless. Recall the last words she wrote in her letter. Words of unimaginable despair. She didn't deserve so bleak an end.
She became unstable about a year before it happened. Before that, she was a nice, cheerful lady. This building was hers. She gave me a place to stay. She had no relatives, you know. No one came to her funeral. It's a sad thing to see.
Oh, man. Dude, don't tell me that, man. That's fucking... Oh, God. Damn. That is so sad. Fuck. Me.
She handed me that letter a week before it happened. Told me to give it to a young man named NicoB Rentaro on this exact date. When he moved in upstairs, I thought Susan must have seen the future or something.
Enough. I can't take any more. I try to stand, but my legs betray me. I stumble. Before I fall, a small body supports my shoulder.
Oh, great. Are you okay?
Miri. You must be taking all her strength to hold me up. Did Miri hear how Suzua died? Her eyes are wet. Her lips are trembling. Still, she's the one supporting me. Mirai and I bow deeply to Mr. Braun and return to the lab. We get back to Daru's seat at his computer, head on the table. Risu is staying in front of the TV, watching an excited reporter talk about Radio Kaiken. The disappearance of the satellite is huge news, obviously. The lounge is silent, save for the TV. I look at the table. The divergence meter still reads the same as before. It hasn't changed since before Suzuha left. What went wrong? I can't go back 10 years with the time leap machine. I can't do anything about Suzuha's death. Should I have stopped her from leaving after all? Maybe then this tragedy wouldn't have happened. No. What choice did I have? I can't save Miyuri without the IBM 5100. Suzuha had to travel to 1975. I consider my options. What if I redo these 2 days again? Could Daru fix the time machine so this doesn't happen? Is fixing the time machine impossible? Daru's skills are second to none. The time machine was built by his own hand 26 years in the future. It seems logical that he would be able to fix it. But look at it another way. It took Daru 26 years to learn enough to build the time machine, and he had to reverse engineer CERNs to do it. It's unreasonable to expect Daru to perform flawless repairs in only 2 days. In that case, I can't have Daru use the time leap machine and repeat these 2 days until he repairs it. No, he'll have to start from scratch each time. 2 days just aren't enough. I collapse on the sofa and bury my face in my hands. Mary sits next to me and gently rubs my back. I'm grateful for her kindness. I recall what Suzuha wrote.
If you can go back to that day, please. Please let me leave.
The email I sent. Could that be the cause? The original world line, when Suzuha left in 1975 after failing to meet her father. Unsatisfied with that outcome, I sent the email to convince myself to follow Suzuha and prevent her from leaving. So is that what caused the IBM 5100 to disappear then? As a result, she remained in 2010 for an additional 4 days. But at night, the time she was damaged by a thunderstorm. If I hadn't followed Suzuha that day, if I hadn't sent that email to myself, her time machine would not have malfunctioned. She would have arrived safely in 1975. The solution is obvious. I need to cancel that email. But can I really do that? If I change the past as Suzuha leaves, won't that undo the 4 days we spent together? A frantic search through the streets of Akiba. Her heartfelt confession on the roof of Radio Kaiken. Her tearful reunion with her father, Daru. All of it will be undone. What do I do? An urgent bulletin pops up on TV. I look up in surprise. Oh, here we go again. Oh, there's a suspense. We're all gonna die. And we're all gonna... It's all your stupid fucking fault. Oh, God. Here we go again. Well, I don't know. I know this isn't exactly the most ideal place to end it, but... I don't know. It's not really a good place to end it, but this is... We already kind of know what's supposed to happen here, so I think I'm just gonna end it here for now, guys, but... Oh, man. That was really soul-crushingly sad. Oh, God. Just... First it was like really happy. It's like, oh good, they finally met each other. And then fucking hell, like, oh, my insides hurt after that. But I'm gonna end it here for now, guys. Anyway, like if you enjoy, subscribe now, become a Piggy Penguin aboard the SSLP. The days are always sunny, and the vids are always funny. Until next time, guys, stay classy.